Well, one has to keep busy, and in between enjoying a little bit of Smirnoff, whatever raspberry ice, I figured I'd talk a little bit about something I enjoy doing. I like a few things in my life that are somewhat obscure and somewhat of a dying art in some ways. For example, I like a car brand that is extinct and hanging on by just those people who like to keep the cars rolling. For example, I like certain kinds of music that are, or from music label that is pretty much done and extinct, but revitalized in the standpoint of reissues and so forth of older music. So, I also like things like that. So, that are hanging on by a thread. So, these days, you have emails everywhere and you can't escape social media and all those kinds of things, which is what it is. And for me, I kind of like the romanticism, I suppose, as it were, of receiving, handwritten notes, letters, cards, and so forth. So probably about, over 7 years ago, I was in Europe with my family and visiting one of my cousins in The Hague, and my cousin Erica pulled out a clipping that she found in the newspaper after she saw me writing probably about 40, 50 postcards to friends and so forth over the time I stayed at their place, which was, a couple days, whatever. But anyway, so this article talked about postcrossing.com and related to Dutch people involved in that program. It's not a Dutch application or site. It's a free site that you can go, and you can certainly contribute if you want to donate to the cause that way to keep the software going. But it's basically a postcard exchange where if you sign up, you can then send out 5 random cards to start. I believe it is the current total, I guess, to other random members, and you write your card as you would normal, and you pop your stamps on there, and you write a special code on the card. So the card may say something like, this is a Canadian, mailing out CA-452, whatever the number would be. I write down the card, address, drop it in the mailbox. It does its thing. And when the recipient receives the card, they then punch that code into the computer, and I get credit for having sent them a card. So, in essence, that builds some statistics for me, and because I sent the card, I then have the opportunity to receive a card back in goodwill. So, I'll be doing this for over 7 years now, if I pay attention to what I said earlier. And it's been great. Certainly keeps the mailbox full, and I even get postcards from other people in the neighborhood that random onesie-twosie ones that people send to family members because the postal person sees all these cards coming to me, and they figure they're for me when they're not. So that's more of an anomaly. And for example, some people send little knickknacks. So this card here has like a little where the tip of my thumb is. The person from Taiwan glued a little bit of artwork on the back of the card. So it's a nice little personal touch. They taped it on to keep it secure, which is awesome. And, it's something to enjoy. I like it because it gives me an opportunity to share a little bit about my country with other people, or my region, or things I'm interested in or not, or just general tidbits, and or to learn about other places and countries and stuff like that. When am I going to Spain? I don't know. No time soon. Not that I don't want to go. Nothing against Spanish people. Just my wallet says no. I get other cards like this one from Ocean City, New Jersey, where I've been. It's awesome. I loved it. I can't wait to go back again in the summertime and have some saltwater toffee. And really just to walk on the boardwalk is always a good thing to do. This one's from Germany. Haven't been there, down by the Alps, So basically, it's a great way to stay in your house, to travel mentally, and to share with other people. As I get a card from someone and I sit on my next card, it won't go most likely back to the same person, but it's that randomness that keeps it interesting. It's that randomness that, I kind of appeal to because I'm a random kind of a person in some ways. So anyway, thank you for looking, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And Bandit, you gonna say hi? Yeah, he doesn't want to say hi. He's shy. Thank you.